Hi Verbling, my name's Michaela and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. Today we're doing some beginner's grammar and conversation. And later we'll be talking about idioms and maybe playing a game if we have time. Omar, welcome back. Can you hear me, Omar?
Yes, I'm sorry.
No problem. Glad to see you again. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing really well. For me, it's like midday, and so far my day has been going pretty well. I've had a few classes and been cleaning my house a little bit. This afternoon I plan to do the same. Tonight I might go dancing, so it's going to be a good day. What are your plans for the day?
I'm sorry?
What are your plans for the day?
I'm just wanted to play football after 1 hour. In Ramadan, uh, I'm sleeping a lot of time.
Yeah,
Just
that's kind of tough during the hot days.
yes.
All right. Well, it's good to have you with us, Omar. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Onur, welcome to class.
Thank you, Michaela. How are you?
I'm doing really well. So you changed your picture. Are you the same Onur that I used to know?
Yeah.
Okay, just making
Same.
sure. I wasn't positive. It's good to see you again. It's been a long time.
Yeah. It was too long time. I was busy. We expecting a baby. Yeah. Yeah. 7 months. So
Wow.
a little bit busy. I was.
Wow, yeah. Well, that's crazy. So you've been going all over and getting prepared, and you have a
Yeah.
few more months? 2 more months?
Just 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah. Approximate birthday will be September 4th.
That's super exciting. I'm glad you're still making time to be here, though.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Mateus, welcome to class.
Hello,
Good to meet you, Mateus. Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
Poland. Okay. Am I
Yes.
saying your name okay?
Yes, okay.
Just making sure, confirming. So good to have you with us, Mateus from Poland.
Thank you.
Jonathan, welcome to class.
Hi.
How are you doing, Jonathan? I think this is my first time with you also, right?
Yes, this is my first time here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
Very cool. And is this your first class on Verbling or just your first class with me?
No, I like 1 week here, but I
Nice.
take more classes in the night. But today I have time in the day, so I'm here.
Very cool. Well, I'm glad to meet you. And if you have any questions about Verbling or about me, you can let me know now or at the end of class or via message, whatever you want.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Isaac, welcome to class.
Hi, teacher. Thank you.
And this is my first time with you, Isaac, right?
Yeah, this was my first time with you.
Awesome. Where are you from?
Spain. I'm from Spain.
Excellent. So I think you're 9 hours ahead. It's the evening time for you, right?
Yeah.
Your day is over. You're just getting a little English in before it's bedtime.
Sorry, teacher?
You're relaxing and learning a little English before it's bedtime.
Yeah.
Like time for sleep. All right, cool. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Andre, welcome to class.
Hi.
And I can see you're from Quebec, right, Andre?
Yes, I'm from Canada, Quebec. I am French Canadian.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
All right, so today we're doing some beginners conversation and then a grammar note, and at the end we'll be doing an idiom game. first, I'm going to just throw out some questions, and we're going to start warming up by answering these questions. And the first one is, have you been the victim of a crime? So, give me a time when you were the victim of a crime, if someone stole from you, or abused you, or insulted you, something like that. Omar, has it ever happened to you? Have you been the victim of a crime?
No.
Are you there? Oh, there you are.
Yes, I've
No?
been. No. In my country, I'm not see the crime. There
So
is
you
no.
never had a little brother who stole your stuff, or?
Yes.
Do you have siblings?
I'm sorry.
Do you
Do you
have
have?
siblings, brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have 5 brothers and 4 sisters.
Wow, that's a huge family.
Yes, it's a
And
lot.
they never mistreated you in any way?
No.
You're a very lucky guy. Thanks for sharing, Omar. Onur, how about you? Have you ever been the victim of a crime?
Last time I had a victim in a crime was I was approximately 20 years old. There were some boys, some bully. Yeah, the word is bully, right?
Yeah.
They have bully on me. If I'm not wrong, they were four person, and they beat me a lot.
Really? They hurt you
Yeah,
physically?
yeah, physically, yeah.
And did they take things from you?
No, just I think they enjoyed to bully on other people, other persons.
That's terrible. What happened?
What happens? I had a bleeding nose and some how can I say some damage on my tissue, purple. You know. Yeah.
Gross.
The last
Bruises.
time I fought, yeah, but I didn't stay stable. I reacted.
So you
At
were
least.
trying to fight back?
Yeah. At least, yeah. Actually, I beat one of them very well.
How many were there?
Sorry?
How many of them were there?
4.
That's a lot. Do you have
Yeah.
any idea why they attacked you?
I think they just get fun because of the fight. You know, that kind of people, right?
Like Clockwork Orange.
Yeah. What?
It's a movie.
Yeah, we
Clockwork
are
Orange.
learning a new word. Clockwork Orange. Okay.
Yeah, it's a movie about like violence just for the sake of violence.
Yeah.
It's a very artistic movie or something.
Yeah, I know that. 70s, right?
Yeah, it's an old one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a very violent story, Onur. I'm sorry that happened to you, but glad it's over. Glad nothing terrible happened.
Yeah. I hope.
All right, Mateus, is there any time that you were the victim of a crime?
Yes, actually, once time somebody tried to assault me, robber me, but it's quite a funny story because he had a stone with his hand and tell to me, give me my wallet, but he was almost twice smaller than me, and I start to laughing, and then he I don't know, he was confused and start to running and run away.
Oh. So you kept your wallet and everything.
Yes, I kept my wallet. I kept everything. It was funny for me.
So what happened? Like, where were you? Were you walking home or?
Yes, that was midnight. I walking to home from job from my work.
Got it. That's
It
late.
was city center actually.
That's why. Yeah, it could be a dangerous place at night.
Yeah, sometimes, but it's only once it happened to me.
Good thing nothing happened.
Sorry?
Good thing that the end result was okay.
Yeah, everything was okay.
Thanks for sharing the two. Jonathan, have you ever been the victim of a crime?
Yes. In 2012, I get robbed like 3 times. This
What?
that year.
Why? That was a bad year.
Yeah, that's why I moved from Puerto Rico to the States.
Wow.
And one of the time a person in a car stopped. I was walking in the street and the car stopped right in front of me, and they take a gun out of the car and get my things. And
Whoa.
that's
That's
what
scary.
that's what the first time. The second time was more scary. I was a cousin from the state come to visit me, and I was getting her to the airport in the night, and some like four guys stopped me in the car with guns, and one of them put a gun in my head, and we and robbed everything from us, and that's what very scary one. And the last time, someone entered my house while I was sleeping, and he didn't do anything, but I watched him when I wake up with a strong noise. He was searching in the house and everything, and that was very scary too.
So you were mugged twice and robbed once in 2012?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a rough year. And now you live in the US?
Yeah, I'm in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Oh, very nice. Do you like it there?
Yeah, it's very peaceful, and I think that I feel more safe now. And that was the year in Puerto Rico that start more the financial crisis start hitting more hard to the island. So it was a crazy year because a lot of people uh, don't have jobs and start making ugly things.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate situation. Well, thank you very much for sharing.
Okay.
Isaac, you're up next. Have you ever been the victim of a crime?
Yes, teacher. I have a victim 30 years ago. I have a big problem with my car. I was stolen my car.
Were
One
you
night,
outside of your car when it was stolen?
yeah, I in the night, 11 o'clock more or less, I leave my car. I go for home. I go for home, and then in the morning, I don't have a car.
Oh my gosh. So what happened? What did you do?
I don't know how ni who. I don't know.
Did you report it to the police?
Yeah, and police take note and never have news about the car and anything.
What a shame.
Sorry, teacher.
Did you get a new car?
Yeah, it's I don't have I don't have a car. I back to new car, of course.
All right.
It happened. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate things happen like that sometimes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing, Isaac.
Thank you, teacher.
Andre, you're up next. Have you ever been the victim of a crime?
No, never.
Well, tell us your secret. How are you keeping so safe?
I think because I am big body.
People are scared of you?
Yes, I am big man, but I don't have any cream with me.
Do
Never.
you have any other precautions? Do you take precautions like with your stuff, your car, and you lock it all up and that kind of thing?
Accident with the car?
No, do you take precautions like
I
secure your
don't.
things?
Precaution. I don't understand precaution.
I'll put it in the chat box, a precaution. A precaution is a safety measure that you
Okay.
do before to prevent anything
Yes.
bad happening.
Yes. I don't have because I deplace every place I check on everybody. I think if you have many problems, I just go out on the place. I check every time. Is my instinct
So
for
you're cautious.
yeah, precaution a lot. Just I don't have any problem with my life. I never have been victim of crime. I never.
Good. Awesome. We got to be more like you.
Okay.
All right. Anna Christina, welcome to class and tell us, have you ever been the victim of a crime?
Hello, thank you. No, teacher. Thanks God, no, never.
So tell us, what kind of precautions do you take to prevent crimes from happening to you?
No, teacher. Any crime, never I have been beaten about anything.
So how do you stay safe? What do you do to stay safe?
I don't know. Maybe call to the police or maybe.
But like right now, what precautions do you take? Like, do you walk by yourself at night? Do you leave your car unlocked? Or do you lock it? Does that make sense?
Sorry.
So, I want to know your secret. You said you've never had a crime happen, right? So what's your secret? How? How come? You're super safe, right?
I try to be in a safe place and never to be alone, always with someone, and try to go to the safe place here in my country.
Are there bad neighborhoods or bad areas of town?
Neighborhood or whatever area in my country, in my town.
Got it. All right. Well, thanks for the advice, Ana Cristina.
You're welcome, teacher. It was difficult to understand you. You are new here for me. I'm sorry.
No problem. That's why we have time to work through these problems. And if you ever need, you can ask a question in the chat box as well.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Ali, welcome to class.
Hello. Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Excellent. Will you tell us if you've ever been the victim of a crime?
Yeah, I think that it never happened, but maybe that maybe happened be a victim. But I think that my luck it doesn't happen because once I'm driving my car. Then I was driving my car. Then someone is crosses the street, and suddenly I found that he crosses, and I trying to not hitting him. Um, but I am sure about that I'm not hitting him. But when find in the mirror that he dropped in the middle of street, and it's very dark. So I found as three people. I don't know where they are coming from, but they trying to stop me to go to hospitals to move the person and go to the hospital. But I decided I didn't to stop. Then I took the U-turn and get back, and I found that someone who dropped it in the middle of the street is he walking normally, and the three people they don't exist. So I convinced that they decide to they took my car or stole my car.
So it was a
Um,
scam.
yeah, what? A
It was a
scam?
scam, like a plot to trick you.
Yeah. Then thanks God is very, and I'm feeling that I'm very lucky to don't to stop didn't stop.
Yeah, totally.
That's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing, Ali. And we're going to do one more question, but this question we're going to answer in the chat box. And I'm going to put the question in the chat box as well. The question is, do video games, TV, and movies have a negative influence on youth? So, everyone give me at least 2 sentences, maybe up to 5 sentences, telling me if you think video games, TV, and movies have a negative influence on youth, and how or why. If you guys have any questions while you're writing, this is a really good time to ask. And it doesn't matter which chat box. Could be the Google chat box or the Verbling chat box, whatever is better for you. I like the Verbling chat box, but some people can't load it very well, so whichever works. While you guys work, I'm going to tell you about a time when I got robbed. I was robbed in Rio once, and I was near the beach. I was walking towards the city, and I was coming home from school, so I had a big backpack with my computer and my books and everything, and they stole my backpack. It was 2 guys. They crossed the street, and they had a weapon under their shirt, or one of the guys had a weapon under his shirt, and he asked me for my backpack, and they took all my stuff. They took my cards, my money, my computer. They took everything, and it was really unfortunate because I was very far away from my place, and I didn't have bus money to get back home. So I spent the whole night in the city because I couldn't get home, I didn't have enough money for a bus. But I learned a lesson. Now I'm more careful about where I walk, and I always hide a little money in my shoe or some other place. In a hat, I hide money. That way, just in case, I at least have bus money to get home. All right. You guys have a couple more minutes. You can take your time answering the question about video games, TV, and movies having a negative effect on youth. Awesome, we have one ready. So from Isaac, I think that, you need a T
That,
there.
sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. I figure it's a typo. So I think that the young people have a bad influence because nowadays spend more time in TV and we have a bad programs. Interesting. So you think it's a negative thing?
Yeah, I think that is very negative because the children spend more time in front of TV watching programs, in Spain, bad programs. Every time is discussions about one people and another, I think.
Definitely. I have a couple corrections on your ideas here. That young people are, so it would be are influenced negatively, are influenced negatively because nowadays. So the word nowadays is actually all one word. Nowadays.
Okay, nowadays. Thank you.
No problem. And it's on TV. They spend time on TV and movies and programs.
Okay. I don't know if the only problem in Spain or on another countries is the same.
I think it's a global problem these days.
Yeah. A big
think
problem.
So. Yeah, sometimes it can be a big problem.
Yeah.
All right, we have a couple more. We've got one from Jonathan. No, I think that the most important thing to stop crime or negative influence is to educate people. When I was a kid, I play with violent video games, and I never think of doing something like that because of my mom education. Excellent answer. We've got a little bit of a tense issue when you say, when I was a kid, because you're setting the stage in the past, you have to put all the verbs in the past. So I never thought of doing it. What are the other things you have to change? I played with violent video games, and I never thought of doing something like that because of my mom's education. Mom with an apostrophe S, because it belongs to her.
Okay.
So
with that.
Awesome. Thank you for your ideas, Jonathan.
Okay.
Sorry, teacher.
Yeah.
I can see the chat in the another students. Can you help me or?
Yeah, of course. Okay. So first off, I'm gonna show you how you can see.
I can see that you write, but I don't.
So on the Verbling chat box over here is where they have theirs. If you need it, if you don't have it loaded yet, you click this icon, and if you don't see it, it might be here. You might have to look for it here, but you click this icon, and that'll open and close the Verbling chat box. The other one is the Google chat box, and that's above.
Okay, I try to.
And if that doesn't work, just let me know, and I'll copy paste them into the other chat box.
Okay.
All right. In the meantime, I'm going to read Anur's answer. He said, exactly these kind of staff have negative influence on youth. Staff? Stuff. You meant stuff. With a U, right? Onur, are you there? Okay, well, I can't hear you, Onur, but I will put.
Okay.
So it's stuff
I
because. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Okay, I can hear you.
Awesome. So staff would be like a person, like the group of people who work at a school or at an organization. They're called staff. But you mean just stuff. So exactly this kind of stuff. It's singular, so we'll make this instead of these. Exactly this kind of stuff has a negative influence on youth. Or if you want to make it plural, you could say exactly these kinds of things have negative influence on youth.
Okay.
Because children get used to these by watching. After every movie they watch and every game they play,
Game.
game they play, which have serious incidents like killing, stealing, etc., they think these kind of things are normal. So a couple times in this you wrote these, which is plural, and then you made it singular. You just need to organize it so you can either say this kind of stuff or these kinds of things.
Yeah.
One or the other. Any questions on those corrections I made?
Actually, I missed the point of stuff. Is not true using stuff in here?
Stuff is okay. It's uncountable. So this kind of stuff would be an uncountable thing. Stuff is very similar to things. It's like a vague way to say object, right?
Yeah.
So you can either say this kind of stuff, or if you want to make it plural and countable, you'd say these kinds of things.
Oh, okay. Because of okay. Thanks.
No problem. Next up, we have Mateos. Nowadays, children don't have direct contact with other people. They are spending all days on computer or TV. They don't have enough sport and motion in their lives. It could have a negative impact on their emotional and physical efficiency in the future. Well written. I really like that. And I think you're right. I have a couple corrections to make. Starting with the second sentence, they are spending all day, no S, because you're talking about the whole day, not, unless you want to say every day, like every day. But in any case, it should not be an S on there.
Okay.
So all day on computer or TV, maybe an article on the computer or TV. And they don't have enough sports with an S and motion in their lives. It could have a negative impact on their no S, their emotional and physical efficiency. Physical is with a Y. Phys.
Okay. Yes.
Other than that, it's great. Well done, Mateos. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, I see Ali. I think video games. I think video games or any entertainment. Did you mean entertainment?
Yeah, but spelling is no.
Entertainment. So just a little typo there. Okay. I think video games or any entertainment may be a good chance to waste time, but it has a negative effect due to spending more time lead to more addiction. They don't have working to enhance or add new skills. Yeah, definitely. They're wasting their time, right? So there's a couple typos, like entertainment. Waste has a E on the end. Maybe good. A good chance. So that's a opportunity for us to use an article. And where was I? Ooh, we have several. Okay. You're just spending more time. And then you need another object in there. So you've got too many verbs that don't really fit together. It's a good chance to waste time, but it has a negative effect due to spending more time that leads to. So you can say due to spending more time that leads to ... All right. Thank you, Ali. Well said. Next up, I see Jonathan's. No, I think that the most important thing to stop crime or negative influence is to educate people. Oh, this is the rewritten one, right? So, no, I think that the most important thing to stop crime or negative influence is to educate people. When I was a kid, I played with violent video games, and I never thought of doing something like that because my mom's education. Awesome! Well done, perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. And if you guys ever feel like doing that, you're welcome to. If you want to resubmit to make sure that it's totally perfect, you can. Ooh, looks like Andrea's caught in a storm. That's too bad. And I've got a couple more in the Google chat box. One from Anna Christina. Young people need to spend, you're missing the word to before spend, more time with the family and friends. To read a book? No, not only watch TV and play video games. So you need to make it not and add in the word to. And other than that, it looks good. And the conjunction and. Just a couple missing words. Thank you very much for your thoughts, Anna Christina. And Omar is up next. I think if you see a bad movie, it could have a bad influence. I see in my village, the movies change thought of youth. How about the thoughts of youth? Pluralize that. The thoughts of youth. It could be helpful, as you know. Could be helpful. Movies? Is that what you mean? Movies could be helpful? I'm sorry, teacher, I have to go now. See you soon. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Omar, for your contribution. I will see you later. And let's get to some grammar. Let's do it. I am going to screen share. And we're going to talk a little bit about the word another and other and articles. Sometimes people get these a little confused. So we're going to go over this grammar and make sure you have all of the rules down pat. We'll get some practice, and then we'll go on to a game if you guys get this really quickly. Ali, will you read this first blue box?
Yeah, another plus singular, non-specific, countable noun. Example, let's meet another day. I'd like another piece of cake. The noun day, and piece in both sentences are countable and singular. Example, not with an s. Nouns. The noun in both sentences are also not specific. This means that the speaker doesn't care which day or piece of cake he gets. He just wants a different one. He wants another one, but he hasn't said, or it isn't clear or important which one. Hint, if you understand English articles a and the, then think of another as and the other. You can use another before a noun. Whenever you can use an before a noun, the rules are the same: another, equal, and other.
Thank you very much for reading all that for us. So in this section, we're talking about another plus a singular non-specified or non-specific countable noun. And that would be something like we talked about earlier, how stuff is uncountable, but thing is countable, right? So it's important if it's a countable or non-countable thing. Do you guys have any questions on this before we're going to talk about a couple other things before we get some examples. It'll be easier once we start to do a little work on our own. Do you have any questions here? Okay, I'm going to ask, let's see, I'm going to ask you guys for one sentence that's another good example sentence. How about Ana Cristina? Can you give us a good example sentence using the word another correctly?
Another. Okay. I need to find another job because I need make a lot of money.
Wonderful. I love that sentence. Thank you, Ana Cristina. So then let's talk about how we use other, just plain old other. Isaac, will you read that section about other plus a countable non-specific noun?
Okay. Other plus plural on uncomfortable non-specific noun. Example. Other people have problems too. People must plural noun. This book has other information. Information igual uncountable noun. The nouns in both sentences are not specific, just like with another. The speaker doesn't specify which other people have problems or what other information the book has. The roles have the same as another except that others is used before plural or uncountable nouns. Hence, if we think about articles and the again, then remember that we use other before a noun that would not need an article.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Isaac.
You're
And
welcome.
Jonathan, can you give us an example of the word other being correctly used in a sentence? Is it tough?
Other.
Maybe try to model your sentence after the one we see here. This is a pretty good sentence, so you can try and make your sentence similar to that, but different.
Okay, this book has other other pictures.
All right, cheater, but okay. Okay, that's a good one. You can even change it a little more and say something like, this website has other functions, or this website has other services, or
Okay.
something like that. All right, thank
Sorry,
you very
I
much,
have
Jonathan.
I have my mind in blank.
No problem. It does, sometimes it's hard to be creative when you're on the spot and you're like, oh, I don't know. But we'll get some practice with it later. I'm not worried about it. I'm sure you know how to use it. It's just hard to be creative sometimes. Okay. We've got one more word or one more note before we do a little fill in the blank and decide which one is correct where. Let's have Mateos read this section.
Okay. The other specific noun, singular, plural, countable, and uncountable. Examples. I have two brothers. One of them lives in Canada. The other brother lives in Japan. I go to school on Monday and Tuesday. I work on the other days of the week. The nouns brother and days in both sentences are specific. Example 1. What brother lives in Japan? The other brother. The speaker said he has two brothers. He told you where the first brother lives. So the other brother must be his second brother. This is a specific brother, not general. You know what brother he is talking about. Example 2. What days of the week does he work on? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. The speaker said he goes to school on Monday and Tuesday. You know that the other days of the week are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So the speaker said the other, because it is clear what other days of the week he works on. Specifically, they are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hint. Thinking about articles again. The rules for the other are the same as the rules for the noun.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And Onur, will you do us the honor of creating a context to use the other? You can use more than one sentence if you like, because sometimes creating the context requires more than one. But use the other correctly.
I will make a sentence, right? Okay. I understood the last two example, but the other was hard to understand.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you very much, Onur.
Thank you.
All right, so now we're going to do a quick fill in the blank. Do you guys have any questions before we fill these in? Cool. So the first sentence has a blank, and you just have to decide if you're going to fill it in with other, the other, another, or nothing. So you've got 4 options here. You could put nothing there, you could put the other, just other, or another. And I'm going to start with Ali. Will you read the first sentence and decide what goes in the first blank?
Yeah. Do you think you understand? Let's see and take the tip. 3 of my friends live in Boston. One is a doctor, one is a dentist, and yeah, I answer the first, or could I answer?
Yeah, go ahead and fill it in.
And the other doesn't have a job.
Yes, excellent. The other, it's a specific one. Thanks. Anna Christina, will you read the highlighted section here? And fill in the blank when you're ready.
Okay. The other, a specific noun, singular, plural, countable, and uncountable.
Huh? Wait. Where are you reading?
The other.
Would you read the sentence that I have highlighted on the screen share? It's a fill in the blank kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see it now. I'm sorry. The friends without a job's name is Craig. Craig needs a job. He also has another problem. He needs a new girlfriend.
Okay, so what did you put in the blank?
Another problem.
Thank you very much, Anna Christina. And the next section, this one, the highlighted section, is for Isaac. Read it and fill in the blank when you're ready.
Okay, for me, teacher. His last girlfriend left him because he met other man, I think.
Other, O-T-H-E-R?
Another man, sorry.
Another man, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem. All right. Jonathan, you're up for the next sentence. It's a short one.
The other man was rich and handsome.
Ooh, thank you very much. And the very last sentence there is for Mateos.
I told Craig not to worry about it. There are many other girls in the world.
Excellent. Cool. So, you guys have mastered this, obviously, no problems. Are you ready to play a game?
Yes.
I'm going to make this slightly smaller. We're going to play an idiom game. So there's a fill in the blank. And there we go. Okay, so I've got an idiom here for you. You guys are going to guess letters until we've discovered the idiom, and then we're going to use the idiom. So, Onur, you get to be the first one to guess a letter. no, Onur is gone.
O-
Oh.
Okay, do you want one letter?
Yeah, go ahead, Isaac. Give me a letter.
For example, A.
A, the letter A?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we do have an A right here.
Okay.
And I hate this font. I don't know why I chose that font. It's really bad. And something else. Okay, there we go. 1A. And how about Jonathan? Give me the next letter.
I.
Definitely. We have a couple I's, I think. 2 I's. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Mateos, will you guess another letter?
M.
Of course. That's an easy one, right? Okay. Next up, Onur, can you guess a letter?
Actually, I was not disconnected. So I missed the point.
We are playing a game of Hangman. So we're guessing letters until we have this correctly filled in, and it's an idiom.
Okay, I can see your screen.
You can't see the screen share?
Yeah.
What do you see instead? Black or my face?
Black. Oh, okay. Okay, I can see now. N.
The letter N?
Yeah, yeah.
Good one. We do have an N. Okay. Next up, Ali, guess a letter.
Letter R.
Yep, we have an R. You guys are good at this. All right, so it's an idiom, and we've got a lot of the words, or a lot of the letters already. I'm in blank, blank. So we've got 2 more words to figure out.
We are lucky students.
Very lucky. Anna Christina, try your luck. Guess another letter.
P.
You said P?
Mm-hmm.
No, our luck ran out.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys get a little head there. Okay, next up is back to Isaac. Guess another letter.
Okay. T.
T, that's a good one. Okay, we've got 2 T's here.
Okay, good.
Yep. All right. Jonathan, back to you.
O.
Yes, we have an O also. Thank you very much. And Mateos, go for it.
F.
F. No, no F's. You get a body. That's not a body. That's not a body. What's a good one? There we go. That's a body. All right. Next up. Oh, Ali, guess a letter. Ali?
Yeah, letter S.
Nope, no S's. I'll give you an arm. There we go. And next up is Anna Christina.
L.
Did you say L?
L. Yeah. L for leaf.
No L's. Uh-oh. You guys were on a roll. What happened? Okay. Isaac, go for it. Guess a letter.
B.
Nope, no B's.
Oh my God.
Dun, dun, dun. Don't worry, you guys still have a couple more.
So deep.
So, B. Give you a little leg there. And Jonathan, you're up.
N.
N?
Yes.
N we already have up there. This one is your guess, right? N?
Okay. G.
No G's.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to give you guys hands. Nope. There we go. Now his legs are kind of crazy. There. Now he's sort of a real person. So no G. Next up. Wait, who just guessed? Was it Jonathan that just guessed? I can't remember. Mateos, give us a letter.
E.
E, that's a really good one. I think this will help you a lot. So, I'm in blank, blank. We've got two missing letters, and I'll give you a hint that they're both consonants. You've used up all the vowels already. They're both consonants. Does anyone want to try and solve it?
I think that I know what word is. Maybe air? No, sorry. I'm in hot water.
Yes, exactly. You got it. Well done. Success.
Okay.
So, can you define it for us? What does it mean, I'm in hot water?
Yeah, wait, because
What does it mean? If you say, oh, I'm in hot water, what are you trying to say?
I don't know. I am hot water. It's only water hot, no?
Yeah. So does anyone else know that expression already? I'm in hot water?
Never. I don't know what is this expression.
All right. It's a good expression to use when you're in trouble. So if you say, I'm in hot water, it means I have a problem. And it could be something like, I didn't study for this test. I'm in hot water. Like,
Okay.
I'm about to be,
Okay.
I'm about to have a big problem because I'm going into this test and I didn't study. That's a big problem.
Okay.
Or, yeah, I see someone in the chat box gave us a good one. So I'm in a problem, or it means trouble. You also might say something like, my mom is so mad at me, I'm in hot water. Like, she's angry with me. So that's another way to use it. Like, my teacher's angry with me, I'm in hot water.
Okay.
All right. So we've only got about a minute left, but I've really enjoyed our time together. Do you guys have any questions before we finish up today?
No, teacher.
No? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope to see you all again soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.